between 12:30 and 1:30 because I carried my umbrella. Yes, so I have my protection. But how do you protect yourself from an individual whose disorder predisposes him to wanting to touch you without your permission? How should you respond? How do you respond? And do you think maybe it's time that this type of issue here in this country needs medical attention? Maybe the medical doctors should start to open their doors. Maybe the psychiatrists, the therapists, they should start to encourage people to come and seek counseling for this particular issue. Frotteurism is our conversation.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. 92.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, just good morning.
Good morning, please.
Wow, so that is is it an ailment or?
Well, it's a disorder. It's a paraphyletic disorder.
Okay.
Yes, it's a disorder.
Frotteurism.
Yes, Frotteurism. Frotteurism. Frotteurism.
Okay, Frotteurism. Wow. Jude, trust me. Sometimes you ask, is it a crime to look good and to be beautiful and try to keep yourself beautiful? I believe everybody's fine. But I say just to try to keep yourself fine, You ask, what is the issue? Especially in public buses and taxis. Well, I think, I don't know, since you cannot sue or do anything to a person that does that to you. It has not become. It is not a. It's a medical disorder. That means it's not a crime.
No. But it is a crime. It can be a crime if the person now starts to grab you. Like we had a conversation about those market people who will grab you. You can actually say you've been assaulted because you don't want to be held. The person is holding you against your wish. So if the person
that is where you have proof. To show. But how do you get these proofs to show? Except maybe there are CCTV cameras in the taxis or something. But trust me, most times you retaliate by what the girl did, how she did it. You hit the person and then. But sometimes you even wonder if they just pray something. Somebody will just come close to someone in a taxi. Before you know, you just feel dizzy. I assaulted you sexually. It happens. Okay. And then the way they sit nowadays, I don't know if it's only me that is noticing it. Some men, when they sit down in the bus and they sit close to a woman, normally their hands are supposed to be on their own lap, but they'll just stick their hands on your hip. They'll just keep it. I'm telling you, Jude, I find it so irritating. I don't say that, please adjust your hand. Why I want to that? So just so sorry. But some men, they'll just keep their hands just as if they're sitting on a chair that has this this one that has to just balance like this. They have to be on your hip direct or on your body. They'll just anything. No. Honestly, it's very annoying and very painful. But the most times, if you retaliate like that, there's not nobody that will take it. So somebody will say, I don't know why. The point no, it's a problem. They can hit you back, but I really believe it's a disorder. Honestly, sometimes it's lost. Though sometimes it's not disorder; it's lost. Some people they really get. Immediately they see somebody, they just lost. They just see a beautiful woman before you're imagining things.
But funny enough, what you just described is part of the expression of Frotteurism. There's a fantasy. They fantasize, wanting to touch the person, even if they don't know the person.
Yes, do you know that some persons can even use that imagination and get satisfaction anyhow they want? They just touch and they go wherever they want to go and use that mind, They doesn't get out of them. And they can even masturbate with it. So it is honestly irritating, honestly.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so she doesn't advocate that you hit because what if you hit now and they hit you back? What do you do? 90.3. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Jude, the dude, Omamegbe, I greet you this morning.
Good morning.
The first story you talked about, man, I just it cracked me up. But old man, just the imagination won't buy old man now. Imagination everywhere. Jude, but if you think you're alone, I'll tell you two stories, very short ones. First was when there was free bike before the ban on bikes.
Yes.
Port Harcourt.
Yes, Okada.
There is this guy that comes all the way from Aba. I mean motorcycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy will wait. You know how these motorcycle people do their business now?
Yes.
If you're carrying one person, for instance, they can tell you one person is 300.
Yes.
Two persons, maybe 500. So this guy will target when he find girl. We want to go enter the bike, then we just climb the back, right?
Okay.
And you will see him doing like a snake that the four shot on the body.
That one.
Go inside, we follow another one back, we follow another one back, just like that. It's not going anywhere. This guy comes all the way from Aba. It was a friend that came and was like, this guy don't feel like 4 times so. And they accosted the guy. We put the guy down like just normal interrogation. That's where we knew that this guy was deriving real satisfaction. Dude, that's one. Two, on the bus stop, this guy I was standing on the bus stop too, saw a girl, very fine girl too. When it's time to go, no taxis will just come and say, okay, the guy will jump, enter. With the girl, we want to enter the front. Anytime the guy enter, we just enter. And when he succeeds in entering and the girl doesn't succeed, they will just say, driver, you say how much your room, Mercy? Driver will say maybe 15 naira. Say, no, not 30 naira. He will jump down. Waiting for the Jude, my brother, I don't know. Maybe they are getting satisfaction. But imagination make it not keep person, no. Thank you very much.
I think, wait, so you mean it's even worse than I thought? I'm just hearing this. All right, let me read your messages. All right, 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Hector says it is real. It happens a lot. A lady has also done the same to me in a taxi while sitting in front on my way to Choba. She was just rubbing me with what she had on her chest till I came down from that taxi. I wasn't really comfortable, to be honest, though it is common with men, Hector says. All right, 90.3 Nigeria for good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Yes, Mr. Court.
Go on.
Yeah, it's really, it will happen every day in the buses and taxis. But as for me, somebody like me, I will put the blame on those taxis and buses which they enter. If bus supposed to carry 2 and decide to carry 4, what do you think the body will be doing?
Yeah, okay.
Rubbing together.
Okay.
Okay. No way somebody may touch you unknowingly. Just like 2 people sit on the back by a cycle right now. A boy and a girl, and a girl is in between the rider and the other passenger. All the body compared together. As a feeling, you may have feeling because the body is too close to you. And John Thomas may, try to free himself. The guy will be feeling that you are doing something rubbish. So for me, I put the blame on those drivers who know that this kid is supposed to carry 2, instead to carry 4. It must surely happen if he carry 4. But if he carry 2 or 3, you will see when somebody wants to trespass, you will notice it very easily. Because there's enough space. There's
enough space for everybody to sit down. Okay.
Yeah, there's enough space for you to sit down. So I will advise for those taxis and buses, they should maintain the capacity of that car and maintain the passenger space. Because the entire bus, you will see all the buses compacted. Even if when you want to come by, our body must jam somebody's body. Maybe those people who are busty, there's no way shoulder or one of their will not touch. But that's not mean that you should purposely do it. That's my take. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. He does raise a good point there, Kurt. 90.3, good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please. Welcome. Welcome to the program.
Yes, on the subject matter. When I was at Aba in the 90s, when this cut-off thing began, when it started early enough, then, because of this that we are discussing today, Deeper Lifers, I was a member of Deeper Life then, they stopped every member from driving Okada so that a woman will not climb and a man will now climb at her back. I just want you to look into this. But I know that this thing has changed now. Think Deeper Lifers now, they are driving Okada. My question now is is it good that time just because of what you are? If I want to climb Okada, my brother, and I see a woman in the front, I will not, because of what the woman or the lady in front of me will even think. So I don't. But I am asking, was it good what they did at that time? Thank you very much.
Maybe it was for their protection, so that they don't have these odd scenarios or promote. I don't know if they knew about the disorder back then, but maybe not to encourage it. So I don't know. I really don't know. All right, because you would have people. You have a lot of liberals who will say, "Look, at the end of the day, it's all about self-control." Would you feel that way if you were on the same bike with your cousin or your sister? You wouldn't. You ought not to. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. What do I know really? This one says, good morning, Jude. Frotteurism. What a word. Trust me, we learn every day. That's why I'm always glued to Nigeria Info. Always doing and listening with pleasure. Thank you. That's Greywood. Is it great? Oh, Great Barusa. All right. Great. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Samuel is on the line. Let's say hello to Samuel this morning. Samuel is speaking to us from NTA Road. Samuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wonderful conversation. Let me confess, first of all, I used to have that disorder before, though. Yeah, but I think I manage it.
Okay.
It hasn't managed. That's just it.
I
manage it in a sense that it has to do with consent. It has to do with consent, you understand? The other person. If the other person does not consent, then for me, it's a no-no. Except there is a consent. But even as a consent,
Samuel, please call back. All right, I would love to have this conversation with you, Samuel. All right, please do call back. WhatsApp. All right, let's get to read messages. It says Frotteurism. Right, it's a paraphilic interest in rubbing usually one's pelvic area or erect organ against a non-consenting person for sexual pleasure. Yeah, I give that definition. It says just learning about this. Yemi. Oh, okay. Welcome, Yemi. Yeah, it's a thing, by the way. It's a thing. This one says it is entitlement mentality that many guys in Nigeria are taught to have regarding women. In Nigeria, men are taught that women exist for a man's pleasure. So they have a right to touch, assault, or talk to women anyhow, as they don't see a woman as an actual human being with rights or bodily autonomy. Even women in families, religious centers, and even in police stations will shout down the girl who complains. Ask her what she's wearing and tell her to forgive, forget, let go, because now so some men, they behave. Why do you think when many of these men travel abroad, it doesn't take up to 3 months for them to be arrested for sexual assault? Oh, very, very true. You keep wondering, you have been following those stories from the UK in particular. Somebody travels after 6-8 months, he was caught. So villagers, after you went to Australia, you go abroad, you not let this thing catch you. It probably stems from this. I'm not saying I told you with the message, but I'm saying there is a point here.
Looking at his front down.
Yeah. Oh.
He wanted to end. He was. I said, what if this guy, gets to the point of that
resolution?
I don't know what it is. Somebody has taken what wants to say the most standard.
All right. So in this order, to that, can I ask that we want the things to speak to a doctor and get some treatment? I think that's one way for us to look at this because the prime kind of that is evil. We will be more welcome to it's a challenge that and we would because we crowd into tight spaces in our vehicles. That's why these things tend to proliferate a bit more. But please try to keep yourself as best as you possibly can.